Everwood was never just another early 2000s teen drama. It was tender and introspective, a show that let silence speak and emotions linger. But in today's age of binge culture, anti-heroes, and shock twists, would a show this quiet still find its voice? Before we dive in, a quick spoiler warning. This video discusses major plot points from all 4 seasons of Everwood. If you haven't finished the series yet, now's the perfect time to pause and come back. On the surface, Everwood is about a brilliant but emotionally distant brain surgeon moving his family to a small Colorado town after the death of his wife. But what made it unforgettable wasn't the setup. It was the emotional weight it carried. It didn't just flirt with big issues, it stared them down. Grief, mental health, teenage depression, reproductive rights, illness, forgiveness. It brought these topics to the forefront with compassion and maturity. It showed characters sitting in their pain, not sprinting past it. And that kind of storytelling never really goes out of style. Look at shows like This Is Us, Atypical, or Heartstopper. These are modern series that wear their hearts on their sleeves, following in Everwood's footsteps by prioritizing emotional truth over trendy plot devices. It's proof that on television, there's still a place for stories that breathe. Of course, the world has changed. Audiences today are sharper, faster, and more connected. With streaming, expectations have shifted. Stories are told tighter, with faster payoffs. Everwood was famously slow burn. Ephraim and Amy's will they won't they stretched out for seasons. Today, that could test viewers' patience, unless the emotional tension was masterfully calibrated. Then there's the issue of representation. Everwood had a mostly white cast and limited LGBTQ+ visibility. A modern reboot would need to reflect a broader, more inclusive reality to resonate authentically with Gen Z. And let's talk tech. So many Everwood plotlines relied on misunderstandings, secrets, and missed conversations. Things a quick text or location ping would easily resolve today. In a world of group chats and social media, characters couldn't disappear emotionally the same way. Technology forces transparency, or at least, new kinds of secrecy. But none of that breaks the show's heart. The core truths, how we grieve, connect, parent, love, those remain universal. What do you think? Would Everwood still work today? Or would it feel too slow burn for modern viewers? Would you stream it? Or is it a relic of its time? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I genuinely love reading what Everwood meant to people. And if you're enjoying this deep dive, check out our Everwood playlist. We've covered everything from Amy's mental health arc to Ephraim's growth and the show's most controversial storylines. Here's the thing. TV has circled back. We're living in a nostalgia renaissance. Reboots and spiritual successors are everywhere. From Gilmore Girls to One Tree Hill reunions, audiences are hungry for familiar voices, cozy settings, and character-first storytelling. Streaming has opened the door for more reflective, lower-stakes dramas like Sweet Magnolias, Virgin River, and From Scratch. These shows have massive followings, despite, or maybe because of, their slower pacing and emotional depth. So if Everwood premiered on Netflix or Prime today, with the right cast and quiet confidence, it could be a hit. In fact, it might thrive specifically because it's not trying to be edgy. In a world full of noise, people are craving something that listens. Could Everwood make a comeback? With co-creator Greg Berlanti still shaping the modern TV landscape, a reboot or sequel series isn't out of the question. Imagine a limited series where Delia is now the town doctor, dealing with generational echoes of the same struggles her father once faced. Or maybe Ephraim returns to raise a teenager on his own, trying not to repeat Andy's mistakes. Like Gilmore Girls: A Year in the Life, which I must say I wasn't overall particularly fond of, it could be an emotionally rich continuation. But where Gilmore Girls leaned into whimsy and nostalgia, Everwood could remain grounded, quiet, and sincere. And let's be honest, this isn't a show that needs reinvention. It just needs rediscovery. In a world addicted to spectacle, Everwood reminds us of the power of stillness. It taught us that grief isn't linear, that love isn't perfect, and that growth takes time. And those stories are worth telling, whether it's 2002 or 2025. If you loved this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and explore the full Everwood playlist. We've got deep dives into the show's best characters, boldest episodes, and the emotional themes that still resonate today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time right here on The Hangout.